Alright guys, Dokkan time. So, this is just an obligated video to make because we got a new Red Zone stage, and we decided to take on BROLY with a full Dragon Ball Saga team that features a couple free-to-play units that might be a little questionable. I actually brought Bouillon around. Bouillon isn't terrible, actually. He's not absolutely the worst whatsoever. He can be usable. He's got damage reduction, and I think he lowers attack. I don't know, I just threw him onto the team in all honesty for attraction-wise. I apologize if there's a little bit of clickbait. I still, like right now, I have not decided if I was going to, I haven't decided if I was going to actually, like, name the video Bouillon versus BROLY, or if I was going to call it, like, Dragon Ball Saga or LR Pirates versus BROLY. I haven't decided quite yet. I mean, this is basically more so just Dragon Ball Saga, you know, mopping the floor with a sub-degree red zone. Like, this red zone stage isn't that bad. It truly is not. It could be worse. Bouillon here does not do damage. He's not meant to do damage. That's just not what he does. Bouillon is meant to pop in, debatably sometimes counter Ki Blast supers, and then just kind of tank a little bit for a little while, and then he will be a liability. He is a free-to-play unit after all. But I just threw him on the team to throw him onto the team. Like I said, not really much of an issue here. We can stun, lower attack, defense, and so forth.
Ooh, pirate treasure. I want to come too.
Really? You know, it could be dangerous. I really wish they would have put voice lines into that. But, yeah, I mean, LR Pirates, I still enjoy the crap out of this unit. I really do. I really enjoy this unit a lot. I think they're fun to use. Obviously, you can't really use them in really hard difficulty content. I've tried several times. I've got this close to beating Kid Buu even, with them rocking on the team with Path to Power Kid Goku as double lead. So, you know, they're not a bad free-to-play LR. I really enjoy Dragon Ball Saga. I try to use them whenever I can. As you can see, we just mopped the floor with this first stage, BROLY. Not a hard stage. I feel like this BROLY stage, though, is, like, just hard enough that you can bring fun teams into here. You know, you bring fun teams that you normally can't use. Teams that would normally just get either mopped up or, you know, just have, like, just a little bit of a shortcoming. Like, you know, obviously not everyone has a crap ton of Dragon Ball Saga units, but Dragon Ball Saga has a lot of free-to-play content. You know, I mean, we got, what, half of the team right now is free-to-play? So, I mean, Bouillon's free-to-play, the Tech and Intelligence Bulma are free-to-play, the LR Pirates are free-to-play. In fact, I think the only summonable units on this team is Path to Power Kid Goku and LR Bulma, and that's it. Yeah, I mean, if you ask me, pretty nice. It's mostly a free-to-play team, really. So you got to give Dragon Ball Saga a little bit of credit there. But yeah, otherwise, other than Bouillon, I probably would have just taken Yamcha. I'm curious what teams people did want to utilize for this fight. I mean, this phase of the fight right here, you can lower attack and you can lower defense. So he's not too menacing. He can still do some damage. I will say that. There is a reason, like, you can lower his attack. He can still do a little bit of decent damage, you know. It's not like he's God or anything like that. But yeah, you know, I thought it was a fun fight to go into. It didn't really, like, ramp up, I feel, up until... I don't think it really ramped up until the actual last phase. I think the last phase is when it ramps up quite a bit, where you got to kind of consider the movements that you decide to make at that given point. So, yeah, freaking 18 mil damage on a free-to-play unit. You know, you can't really go wrong with that. 18 mil on a free-to-play. Darn. Just darn. Free-to-play or not. Anyways, this BROLY's not too bad. He's got 440 normal attacks. He does like a 1.1 million damaging super attack, and he can raise his defense up on super. So that is a little troubling. But otherwise, I mean, you're attacking a wall right now. That's all that this phase is. First two fights, they're not too difficult. I think once you get to BROLY, like Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, that's when things ramp up. He starts chucking 500k normals at you. He starts chucking a 1.4 million super attack at you. That is not AoE. I got so terrified. I think this is pre-recorded, by the way. This is pre-recorded. I did this while I was watching Benji. I was waiting for him to fall asleep, and I was just trying to record it on my phone. So we got away with that a little bit. Bulma's gonna mop this up. This LR Bulma has aged very well. She's not amazing in like all sets of content, but she's still good enough to bring into the majority of content, thankfully. It's good to know that you can have a unit last more than a bloody year. Sometimes some units don't last more than 6 months. Some units don't last more than a month. But yeah. Alright, so we're on to the Broly stage here. I think this is where I test my luck a little bit too much. Ideally, I probably could have put Bouillon in slot 1. I could have. I don't... It would have been a real throw up in the air. It really would have been a chuck into the air if we could have survived. I don't think he could have nullified the attack, though. Bouillon nullifies Ki Blast supers. The Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, I believe, does other types of super attacks, so we couldn't have deflected it. And I think... Yeah, dude... I don't know why they didn't want to dodge. I don't know why they did not want to dodge. They just were... They did not want to dodge, man. I was kind of sad by that. And now that they attacked, and then the very dead last attack, they decided to dodge. But I got scared right here. I got really scared. I got really scared. I was like, oh my gosh, this free-to-play unit just barely took this. Oh my goodness. It was good, though. It was a good fun run. 12 mil on Path to Power Kid Goku is a pretty good number for how old he is and how restricted he kind of is on how good he can do. Bouillon over here at 2.2. So, I mean, to be fair, with Bouillon right here, he only takes one attack. But, you know, you still got to respect that one normal right there, because that normal was 500k. Broly did super this turn. And he still gets the attack raise when he super, so he had a raised up super attack. So he actually took he tanked like a 700k normal right there. That was like a 5 to 700k normal, and Bouillon tanked it. So, you know, great. Bouillon's doing exactly what I need him to do. Tank normals and survive. But I should have played this smart, activated Bulma first, then activated Path to Power Kid Goku, and he would have done a little bit more damage. But either way, it was going to end the same. It was going to end the same. I think Bulma just shy of gets the kill? I don't remember. Really don't remember. I just remember we got the run done. You know, when you're just recording off screen and you're multitasking along the way, sometimes you debate putting on like auto mode, and you don't even know what's going to happen. You could just win, but you don't know how you won. I feel like this is a stage where you could potentially bring in some crazy, weird team, and you could potentially win just from auto moding. I feel like you could. Because you can stun this. I don't think you can stun this. Can you seal this Broly? It was either you can stun or you can seal him. No, you can't stun or seal him. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. Never mind then. I thought you could stun or seal him. It was the previous form. Yeah, Bulma just didn't get the job done right there. I think even if we did activate her active right there and then, I think Kid Goku probably would have done maybe a half a bar extra damage at most, maybe a bar. He would not have killed, though. I don't think he would have killed. Maybe he would have. It's hard to say, really. Yeah, we dodged the super. We got really lucky on this run. We dodged both of Broly's supers. I'm not a dodge advocate, guys, but I swear when I'm not recording with some finicky cord plugged into my my phone, all of a sudden my luck starts getting good. Every time it's off screen, you know, like off of the recording plug into my phone, that's when all of a sudden RNGesus is just like, yeah, okay, you're not violating your phone with a plug-in, so we're just gonna go ahead and give you some good RNG. I was a little worried right here. Like, I didn't know if, you know, what to expect. Because if he threw a super attack in slot 1, if it hit anyone, we were dead. We were dead. So I just threw in the one unit that actually does have built-in dodge. It was either throw in LR Pirates for the KO, or throw Intelligence Bulma in there and hope that her freaking, her passive procced or she dodged. But we got lucky, was able to take the normal at 270 and get the KO screen with BROLY right there. I think that was great. Or with the LR Pirates. I'm happy with that. I was super happy with that. It was a good fun run when I was playing with it. But what fun team have you beaten this BROLY with, or do you want to take in with this BROLY? I wouldn't be surprised if somebody wants to go at this guy with Ginyu Force. No, not even kidding. Ginyu Force, actually, I want to do that now. I kind of want to go fight this with Ginyu Force. I think this would be an easy run. But, you know, it's type disadvantage with the new LR Ginyu. But I still think that we could kind of see what he could do here. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day and a good night.